manager, Mr. Patrick Hart. I think he ought to come inside the studio, really. He's shaking his head. Come on, Pat, come and tell us how it went, and you can give a bit of plugging for your fantastic calls to get to Rio. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Patrick Hart, come, do take a seat.
I don't know yet, actually. An hour and something.
Look at you. You've got all the care.
I came to fix the news. I didn't come for an interview.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, no, we have to make the most of it.
I'm honoured.
Come sit yourself in a little bit closer. Not honestly, tell him how to do it. Right. Pat, I've never sat behind the desk and actually driven. It's usually we're interchangeable. So it's a bit different.
That's true, actually.
Right. Let me introduce you to everyone in our studio. Obviously, you know Karen. We've last seen being carried out of the One Love party.
She had a very good night.
And we've got Paul, and this is Josie.
Hello, right.
How you doing, darling? You all right?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, no, we've just been talking about roast dinners and where to go to get the perfect roast dinner.
Right.
Where would you recommend?
My house.
Oh, well, are you cooking for us today?
Yeah, I could do. I mean, yeah, we do everything in my house. We do traditional kind of, roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, all that kind of stuff. And we do a mixture of stuff as well. A bit of Caribbean, a little bit of Caribbean, and a bit of Asian as well. So
Caribbean? Oh, that's clever. I like that. Yeah. Fusion. Yeah. In fact, actually, you do cook professionally, you and Sherry, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't say professionally. Sherry does, but I do, yeah.
But you did provide some sort of professional cooking entertainment, didn't you?
That's right. And we used to go and do, and we still do a lot of the demonstrations in those big kitchens, which is embarrassing, really, because you've got these Michelin star chefs, and then there's us. You know what I mean? Trying to cook, but
Mr. and Mrs.
I enjoy it. It's a fusion of food, and it's because so many people eat Indian food and have done for years here, and Caribbean food is kind of like getting more and more popular with places opening all the time. So we fuse it because that's our heritage between Sherry and I, and that's what we cook at home. So she'll be doing Caribbean cooking, I'll be saying, no. My mum said this is how you should do it, kind of more Asian-y. So we fuse it, and that's where the Caribbean thing came from.
Well, so if we were then, Josie, if we were to fuse our Bristol food heritage, I guess that's going to be something like roast dinner with chips and curry sauce or something.
You've got to get round your house. That sounds lovely.
Come round.
Oh, that's jolly good. Now, Pat, you've just won run.
I wish.
He didn't win it. He ran it. He ran the 10K. Why did you do that?
I was pushed into it because everyone knows, they must know the story. I run a football club, and when I get the guys running, I say, come on, warm up, go around the pitch. I would do a quarter of the pitch, and then I'd stand in the middle with a whistle saying, come on everyone, come on. They all know how lazy I am when it comes to running. So when we were trying to raise money for this Rio thing...
Go on, tell us what the Rio thing is.
Well, we're broadcasting in Rio in June, the One Love Breakfast. We had a little bit of a joke and said, BBC, ITV, everybody, they're all like getting paid loads of money, and they're going to Rio to broadcast. Wouldn't it be great if little community radio stations could go and broadcast? And somebody tweeted that. KLM Air France got back and said, tell you what, we'll pay for your flights and provide some really cheap media flights for others. Then the campaign went on that we had to pay for the accommodation, so we managed to do that.
And obviously it's going to be the most expensive place to stay in the world at
I
that
wish.
time.
Virtually everywhere is booked, Ben. So we've got kind of a medium hotel just round the corner from Copacabana Beach, which is nice. So then we had to, the guys put in about 1,800 quid, and then we just had to find the money to get the broadcast equipment and make sure that we're safe and that we can do what we need to do. So they said, Pat will run the 10K, which is bang, no. And I got registered for this, and everyone knows how much I hate running. And then I was training, and then I had really bad arthritis in my toe, and it really swelled up badly. So the doctor said you shouldn't really be running or training. But it was over £1,000 of sponsorship, so I said, okay, so I've got the painkillers. So it's throbbing now, my toe, but I feel so proud of myself because I know some people run marathons, but for me, like 10K, it's big time.
Well, we were talking about exercise just a little while ago because Josie, you've released some exercise DVDs, and actually, kind of just getting on and doing something. That sense of achievement is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not a runner. I like
Really?
I like the high intensity, like own body weight exercise.
Yeah.
But I'm not a runner. I'd struggle.
Oh, and
Really?
Josie's
Yeah,
created her own unique exercise class. Tell Pat about your bouncing.
Oh, I done a space opera class. I run.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
run
love
a
space
operas. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
But they're really good. They're really good for fat burning. Brilliant.
I tell you what I used to like as well. Do you remember when you were a kid, you get those things, and they were like 2 balls with a circle that went around them, a bit like a planet that you could bounce bounce on? You just hold it with your feet and bounce up and down.
Bit before our time, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't remember that either, Joe. To be fair, Ben, you're showing your age now, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about spangles in a minute, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I know. I used to have some, jacks and and those die things. Yeah. I used to have a hoop and a stick. That's all we had.
That's the wrong tyre.
Yeah, exactly. It was hard in the ghetto up in Greenbank back in the day. Okay, well, Pat, you're here for another reason, and we'll let you crack on with that. But can you recall off the top of your head if people wanted to give to your fantastic cause, which is to broadcast from Rio? How can they just give to you?
Brilliant. There is somewhere along here. There
were stickers, and I couldn't see them. That's why I've asked you.
Oh, they've nicked them. No, it's 770. I do believe it is 770. Text BCfm 14 to 70070 with any amount you can give. So up to 10 quid. So £1, £2, £5, or £10. Paul Clack, I did it. You said I wouldn't do it. They were taking the mickey this morning.
I did. I saw the photos.
Yeah,
and well done. And a fantastic party we had the other night, well, from what I can remember of it.
I've just got to say one thing. The stewards, the 10K, are amazing, and the crowds, because they encourage you. So you're there thinking, I don't want to do this anymore. And all these stewards, they're just all volunteers. They're cheering you, saying, come on.
Nice.
And they're just literally making eye contact with people and just saying, come on, guys, come on, you can do it, well done, and clapping you. Even if they're on their own. And that really, really pushes you on. I've got to say thanks to Ricky as well, Ricky Newton, who ran with me. He probably could run in half the time, but he stayed.
Your pacemaker.
Well, he stayed with old Pat and helped me out, so thanks to him, and thanks to Ash Summer as well, who gave me great advice this morning.
Absolutely, and you need to go and soak, and make sure you do a proper cool down. You have to. You don't just stop, do you, Josie? You have to kind of cool down slowly.
Yeah, no, if you don't.
Come on, Josie, give me the advice.
You don't stretch out.
Right.
No, but I should take my own advice, because I've done my leg in. I've had an injury myself for not taking my own advice and stretching out. Yeah. So stretch out. A nice ice bath.
An ice bath.
Yeah, that's what they say, innit? The ice bath.
No, they do say that. No, don't say that. No, I'm just going to have a bath. Stop it.
I pants though if you're going in a nice bath, I think.
Yeah.
Especially for the boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be a bit painful.
Behave.
And on that note, then let's have some more music. This is Sunday Brunch. It's BCfm 93.2, and you know what? We are buzzing in the studio today because we are definitely getting better by being so bigger, by being so much better.
You go there in the end, Ben.
Rewind that. We are getting bigger by being so much better. This is BCfm 93.2. And summertime sadness, and my computer's just gone random. Let's do something to that. There we go. This is Sunday Brunch. It's BCfm 93.2. My name is Ben.
I'm Karen.
We've got
Paul
and
Josie.
And Josie.
Whoa,
so it's nearly time for us to say goodbye because you've obviously got lots of work to be getting on with, and you're off going hunting and gathering for roast dinners. Is that right?
I do my own today, but normally I do go out. So yeah, I'm doing my own today, and I've got work to do.
Need to get back in order to do it.
Yeah. To the office, yeah, and I've got to get to the gym at some point because the old runners. I couldn't get to the gym this morning because the old runners. I should have joined in, really.
Yeah.
Is it still the chickens left over from your video?
The what?
The chickens left over from your video.
The chickens left over from me vid. Oh yeah, of course. I think they're all thinks the fox got them.
They tend to. I've got some chickens, and they don't expire. My chicken's about 7 years old. I don't know how long they're meant to go on for.
They'd be a bit tough to eat by now, though.
I know, but they're still there. They're laying eggs. Yeah, no,
chickens.
Yeah, my Eastern chickens. Yeah, that's all jolly good fun. So, what are you going to have for your dinner then?
Oh, definitely a chicken roast dinner.
Hey.
I've got all the stuff, with a bit of red wine gravy.
Got it all planned.
I got the other half at home cooking it all. So
That's jolly good.
He's quite well trained.
Yeah, red wine gravy. I like the sound of that. Well, Josie, it's been absolutely amazing having you in today. Thank you for picking songs.
For having me.
Thank you for coming and having a laugh with us. You must come back again. You are officially the newest member of the Sunday Brunch crew. So anytime you want to rock up on a Sunday, just pop down.
Oh, thanks, guys. I really had a good time.
It's an open house. And what did you call yourselves, Karen and Josie, the Dipster Sisters? So hopefully, you never know. You might be able to branch out on your own. Now, I definitely think you both ought to write a travel book.
I think it's got to be done.
I've never known anyone like me.
No. We could give people top tips. It'd be brilliant. Yeah,
but it's exactly the same situations.
Yeah.
But maybe it's like we've both got the same amount of brain cells, Karen.
Maybe we've only got half each of something of one person, so something like that.
Were you separated at birth?
Yeah. Well, if we combine, we might be all right.
Yeah. Or it might go
Yeah,
really bad.
I think you should go and work in government. I think, you know. Yeah, I think the Chancellor and the Prime Minister for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at Karen. Yeah. Loving it. People, you know, people don't get it. We could rule the world.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so before you go, Josie, then let's give you the opportunity to plug yourself. So your website is.
Oh, my website's not available until next year, but I've got the book, which is Love Food Stay Slim, and then I've got the DVDs, which is 30 Second Slim and 21 Day Fat Burn.
Fantastic stuff. So I would recommend going out and getting them. And your personal training, do you do that at a gym, or are you freelance? Or
Yeah, freelance, I do that, but I've only got a certain amount of clients because I can't do it all. Do everything.
Okay. Is there a waiting list?
Yeah, and I do. I've been running, but like I've just done a boot camp up at Kent. We had a brilliant time there, GI Jane. So yeah, that's what it's called, GI Jane.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, up in Kent. So yeah, been flat out.
Fantastic stuff. Well, we will hopefully see you again soon. But Josie, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank
this
you.
is BCfm 93.2, and here's some Rizzle Kicks.
All right, ta-da.